Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sadik Talks Football. Today's episode will be on the big Premier League games coming up this weekend. We start off with the Merseyside derby, Liverpool against Everton. We've got United against Chelsea in the evening kickoff on Saturday and Sunday. We've obviously got the big game, Arsenal against Manchester City, which will be massive to see where we are with the title race for sure. Competing, maybe Liverpool can set the pace with a win against Everton, and obviously United need to make sure they try and step up. They've had a difficult start to the journey of their Premier League season, and Chelsea have not won there in over 12 years. So there's a lot to be talking about. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification. I would say usually tune every single day, but I'm actually going away for the next few days, which is why I'm doing today's video. There'll probably be no response straight after the games on Sunday unless I find internet or something and try and make a video very quickly. So I appreciate everyone that's been supporting this channel. Obviously, this channel covers everything of all the Premier League clubs, the big ones, the Arsenals, the Cities, the Chelseas, the United, Tottenham, Liverpool, and obviously Europe as well in Champions League. We will be covering throughout the entire season. We'll start with Man City and Arsenal. Man City obviously getting a bit better now. Donnarumma coming in. They're beating United 3-0. It was a very simple game for City. Obviously, United had a few chances, but City were just too clinical. Haaland will always get his chance, right? And Arsenal have strengthened very good this season. The new director, Berto, has done a phenomenal job bringing in the players. Obviously, Madueke isn't the best signing, but Arsenal fans are very buzzing about his performance. Now, as a Chelsea fan, sounds a bit biased. I've seen him score a hat-trick against Wolves. I've seen him turn up once in 10 games. For Arsenal, could be different for sure, but when Saka comes back into the team, where is he going to play? That's a question. And I think he did okay in the last game, okay, but the way the media are going out, putting out that he was that good worries me because I just know eventually he's not going to be that guy. And obviously, he might be better than Martinelli, who had come on during midweek and got that important goal for them in Champions League. But it's going to be a very interesting season for Arsenal. They have a striker finally of Gyökeres, who's doing decent, of course, and will be vital for tomorrow's game against Man City over the weekend for sure. So Arsenal fans are in high spirits. They've got an important win midweek in the Champions League away from home, and they would want to obviously continue their success. Man City also getting the win, of course, midweek. There was 10 men from their opponents. Pep will obviously see the real test of City. He's had a difficult start to the season as well. A couple of losses, hasn't been at his best, but obviously now they've got the goalkeeper sorted. They got Rodri back in as well. It's going to take some time to still get back to their best for sure. No Kevin De Bruyne. It's a new era for Man City at the moment. Who could step up? Phil Foden, very critical at times, does step up and then disappears for a lot of the season. He will still feel very important at Man City, where he's played a big part in the derby against Manchester United, got the goal, of course, and will need to continue that form, right? The World Cup coming up this summer, he would want to be in that squad. He will always be motivated, of course. So never write City off. They're not looking at its best, but it doesn't mean that they will not bounce back for sure. But as I said, Arsenal have done a phenomenal job on the signings. They do look like a proper team now. There are a few injuries, but the goalkeeper's been sorted. The defender, they have one of the best defense. The attack is decent. They've finally got a striker. They've got Eze as well. And obviously Madueke coming in as well, which is decent. The midfield is good. Zumendi has done a great job. One of his goals recently was obviously great. And it does hurt to say this as a Chelsea fan in general, but without being biased, Arsenal, as I said, have done a great transfer window. They've also got a defender on loan. I have to give them credit. It's just their fans that I just can't stand. That's all it is. It's just the fans, guys. I'm sure you guys understand that as well. So that is a big game on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. We'll also talk about United and Chelsea. Or as I said, Chelsea have not won there in 12 years, which is absolutely embarrassing. But we need to make sure that we get the win in for sure. Obviously, I don't want to focus too much on Chelsea because I'll be doing a preview for Chelsea on my actual channel, Worldwide Chelsea. And if you haven't checked it already, you've got the link trees that will take you there. Obviously, got this channel, Sadik Talks Football. For the F1 channel, I'll be at Azerbaijan this weekend covering some more content. I went to Italy 2 weeks ago. We're going to be in Azerbaijan now as well. Got some articles with the FPL, which you can come and join. And there'll be prizes for the winner for that league as well. We've got Apple Podcast, Spotify, for Worldwide Chelsea content only, and all social medias. You can find me on there. But as I said, this channel covers Europe and Premier League clubs, big ones, of course. United will always feel they need to get this winning. And one thing I can tell you as a Chelsea fan, when Chelsea play a team that are very poorly run or under pressure or haven't won in a long time, we give them those 3 points usually. I've seen it year in, year out. We turn these guys into prime Barcelona, and the other team thinks they're finally back. But I'm telling you now, if Chelsea do lose tomorrow, it's because Chelsea were bad. That's all it is. I can assure you that. United started very well for the season against Arsenal. They should have beaten Arsenal. Against City, it wasn't the worst. Obviously, City had a clear-cut chances, could have killed off the game. But United did have possession. They did try, get into the box more, which they did against City. They had a few chances. Donnarumma, great save, of course. Don't forget that one as well. But this one will be very, very important for them. In front of their fans, they will definitely want to get one in. Obviously, Chelsea have Garnacho, former United player. He will be hoping to be starting tomorrow's game against Manchester United, and maybe he could do the overhead kick like he done against Everton for United. Imagine getting a winner against your former club and scoring like that, or even getting a goal in general assistant. I do think he will celebrate in front of the fans, his old club, of course. So very interesting to see what happens with that one. We also got Liverpool and Everton. I think this will probably be one of the best fixtures that we see of the Merseyside derby in a very, very long time. Liverpool have experienced, Liverpool have signed players. Isak could get his first start, unless there's major worries for him. Liverpool looking like a perfect team, one of the best squads that we've seen in a long, long time. I think they just need a midfielder. Obviously, Konate could be leaving. The woman to sign Mark Gui. But in general, Alisson, Van Dijk, your Salahs, Robertsons, these guys have been around the game for a very long time. And then you've signed the likes of Wirtz, who hasn't started really, really well, but I do think he needs time to adapt. And that's the difference between me and Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans were cussing Caicedo, mocking him immediately when he joined Chelsea. And I get the banter. But Wirtz, I do believe he will get to his best soon. It does take time. He's got a hefty price tag on his neck. And it's very easy for us just to sit behind the screen and abuse the guy like he's that bad. He's obviously not bad. He just needs time to settle in, of course. Kitike has been phenomenal, has been a great player. For me, it reminds me of the young Torres at Liverpool. Some people say Suarez, but for me, it was Torres. And Everton obviously signing the likes of Jack Grealish on loan, Dewsbury Hall. They have looked quite good as well. So, yeah, I do believe it's going to be a very, very interesting game between the two sides. And I do believe Everton will sit back and try hit on the counter. We do know how they play, of course. And Liverpool will be all out trying their best. Will Salah get a goal, or will he get a penalty in the last second? Or will Liverpool win in the last second yet again? We've seen it in Europe and Premier League. So we'll end it there, guys. That is your preview for all the clubs. The first time that I've done it on here. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification. We'll be back soon. Look out for the content on Worldwide F1, Worldwide Chelsea video coming up shortly on Chelsea content. And I'll catch you guys soon. I'm out. Peace. Sadik Talks Football.